welcome. My name is Cheryl Howard. I am an inspirational and transformation strategist, a speaker, a life purpose coach, best-selling author, pastoral counselor, and a mental health professional. So today I just really want to talk about soul strategies. Soul strategies, things that make your soul happy, things that help you to feel good, like investing in doing things that actually help you feel good with on the inside, real deep, not surface stuff that's just, it's good to do things that make you feel happy for the moment, but also things that just really bring you a sense of joy, and it's little stuff. I'm gonna talk about little stuff that some of us just forget to do because we're so busy. We working, we grinding, and all this other stuff. Great, but we need to start doing things that make our spirit and uplifts our spirit. It's like a deeper thing that can actually last longer. So I'm going to call this Soul Happy Strategies. This is when I need my little commercial music. I'm going to start adding that in here. Yep, you heard right. Soul Happy Strategies incorporates things and activities that can create a sense of contentment. Like I said, inner joy, peace, fun. How many of you forgot to have fun? Like, I want you to enjoy life while you're here. You can be so focused on the future, you're not enjoying the moment. You're not enjoying the now. You can be doing things. You can even be playing with your children, but you're really not really putting your whole self in it. You're not enjoying the moment. So you're not even feeling the passion and the joy of it. But yes, so activities that make your soul happy. These are things I share with my clients and whomever, and with myself. I got to remind myself, like this weekend, I want to do horseback riding, but I'm going to go to water country with my daughter, and we're just going to have a good time, and that's it. But sometimes people feel, occasionally or often, you may feel that you're without purpose, without passion. Not only passion to do something or goal, but just feeling passion in your life, within yourself, passionate. You're battling sometimes, because we battle with different things, maybe some kind of form of depression or loneliness or seasonal sadness. And we just kind of sit in that too long. I don't mean a clinical statement, I'm just mean sometimes we all go through lows, highs and lows, but you sit in it too long. And then some of you just say, I'm simply bored. Maybe you're a caregiver and you're always taking care of people. So there are many different situations where you get stuck in that mode and you're not doing anything to pour back into yourself to make you feel good, to build you up. Some of us are too busy chasing the money first. Go after your dreams, your visions, financial stability, all that is great. But in the midst of that, you still need to do things to help you to feel good and live in the now, because tomorrow is not promised to us. So I think we need to be more intentional about paying attention to us. And that includes self-care. When you get so stuck in that mode, you're missing moments that matter. So then we have to remember to enjoy what we actually are doing. I mean, even at our jobs and things, even trying to find happy moments at work. You could be at a place that you really don't like, but sometimes if we're more intentional, we can find little things that kind of make us smile our way through it and cope and deal with the situation until we can change it. But because sometimes we find ourselves thinking about, like I said, all the things we have to do moving forward, and you're so worried about the next. Let's be in the here and now. I have to catch myself doing this, and I remind myself to embrace now. That could be the title of this, Embrace Now, or Soul Happy Strategies. I'm not sure yet, but I've always been one who loved to make memories. Even with raising my daughter, that's why we would like to, we like to take pictures, and I had bought me a camcorder, because to me it was so important to be able to have memories and be able to look back and look at the things that we did and create these things within her own memory bank, so she can say, we did this, we did that, and teach her the importance of doing that. So, okay, note. Now, of course, there's situations or negative interactions you have where you can't really enjoy too much of the moment because you're in a situation. I'm not talking about that. We all going to have those situations. I just mean overall, in general, learn to embrace the now, learn to enjoy life, this life that we have, learn to enjoy yourself, learn to enjoy others. Okay, we got that. I hope this video, it seems like it's going to be dark. I hope it's not going to be dark. Ugh. So to take some of the pressure off, I'm going to need you to engage in at least one or two of these activities that I am going to mention. Soul happy strategies, and it's not anything new really. It's just when you do these things, you're doing it with a purpose. You're doing it because you are saying that I'm doing this to make me feel good, and I'm going to enjoy what I am. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow, what projects are unfinished, whatever, appointments, bills that I have to pay. No. So, like I said, some of them some of them may sound boring to some of you. But to some others, it may be therapeutic. You know, whatever, like I say, float your boat. Recreational activities, like visiting a museum, going to the zoo, joining some clubs. We forgot to do things like that. You know, what I appreciate about some of the older people that I know of, they had a sense of peace and contentment. They enjoyed these type of things, knitting and crocheting and sewing, and they got pleasure out of it, and they got pleasure even out of making things for other people. That is something else too, like an act of service, you know, doing something for other people. But simple things like bike riding in warmer weather, of course, or other physical activities to release endorphins and dopamine, you know, the hormones that make you feel good, you know, get to stir all of those juices up, and you feel good about that. It makes you want to do it again. And it's great when you have somebody to do it with, but I don't want you to sit home and just, because you got those people too, they won't do anything unless they're with somebody. But okay, so getting back to more activities, journaling, writing. People get joy out of writing. People get joy out of reading. Maybe time for you to write that book. Maybe you've been saying, I want to write this book. Well, maybe you should go ahead and write that book. Find a cozy corner, maybe in a Barnes and Nobles with some spicy herbal tea and like chai and ginger and peppermint. Okay, that's me, and chamomile. But I love doing stuff like that too. Just going to like a Barnes and Nobles, just the atmosphere. I like books. I don't get to always read them as much as I want to the full extent. I might skimp through it, but I still like to do that. Take out a moment just to do that. It's almost like a mental health break, you know, just for a moment. Have a little hot chocolate or some mocha, some herbal tea, and get a good book just to go through, and then even buy one and bring it home. But those little moments with myself, it makes my soul happy. I'm calm. It's therapeutic. It does a lot. So if you're single, you might also, look, let me tell you something. When you do things sometimes that are different than what you've been doing the whole Monday thing, you open yourself up to things. Like if you're single, you might meet your husband and your wife. Going out by yourself. Like I said, it's fun doing stuff with people, but sometimes it's good to go out by yourself. Sometimes you may be holding up stuff because you always got to bring the crowd. You always got to bring the bosom buddy. Enjoy yourself. I just did a video, and you'll see that one too. I'm trying to see what I named that one. It's called Raising the Standard. But I talk a lot more about enjoying who you are and valuing yourself and seeing your self-worth and your self-value. But anyway, so if you're an artistic person like me, singing, so getting back into singing songs and writing songs, some of you are very artistic and you put down those artistic things because you're too busy. Get back into those things. Again, that makes you feel happy. Excuse me. I'm not going to do this, so we're just going to keep on going. Altruistic activities, like I mentioned, acts of service where you're helping people, you're volunteering. Sometimes you can get a sense of joy and gratitude when you're actually helping other people, do things, or maybe you cook for somebody, maybe you buy someone some food or something, be supporting a cause, helping some friends and some neighbors and even strangers, using wisdom. And maybe some relatives, maybe it's something you can do. Maybe someone needs you to help them paint their house or clean their house. How about that? You got some people in your family that may have a little hoardership going on. They're hoarding, or they got too much stuff. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe they feel depressed. And maybe let something tell you, it should be you, just have out of concern and care, let me go help so-and-so clean up their house if they allow you to. Because some people, because they're going through certain situations, they're feeling bad, they're feeling low right now, so they don't want anybody coming over. But extend yourself more. That makes you feel good. It makes the other person feel good, and you walk away feeling so great because you help enhance somebody else's quality of life. Initiate building a new friendship, new relationships, positive, meeting new people. And like I said, when you do something different, you get out there a lot of times, even by yourself, then you open yourself and lend yourself to meeting new people, like sitting in that Barnes and Nobles and initiating conversations with other people. Cooking new dishes. Now, today we got YouTube. You can start a little YouTube thing. I know a lot of people are doing it, but I'm not talking about doing this to build a YouTube channel and creating a business and monetizing it. That's all great if you want to do that. But I'm saying just out of a hobby. Remember hobbies? Remember we used to even list our hobbies, even at jobs. They used to have a part where you fill out things that you like. And some jobs still do that. Actually, what are your hobbies? What are the extracurricular things that you like to do? What are your passions, and maybe missions or volunteers? Those things were important because it told the person more about who you are and what you like. And that will help them determine the type of person or you are, and if you fit their environment. So there was a purpose for that. And that's just to name a few things. But so get hobbies. Hobbies were things that were for the soul. It made you feel good. You invested time in it because you got something out of it. And that's what I'm saying. You're getting something out of what you're doing. So some of these initiatives can be challenging when you feel as though you've lost your interest. Sometimes, like I said, you get stuck in such a mode, you forget what makes you happy. You forget what makes your soul feel good. You lose interest. And I want to pull you out of that. I don't want you to get into that rut. Those are like symptoms of low emotions that you can stay stuck in, and it's almost like zap the life out of you where you're not doing anything. You want to do things that keep you in a mode of flowing forward, a flow forward state. So try something. Just try to shake all of the mundane monotony up in your life, just to bring some more fulfillment to yourself. Because and this is going to speak to somebody who is in that situation right now, because they forgot how to play. They forgot how to come outside and play with other children. Sometimes you got to go back to that stage. And share this with somebody else. You can reach out to somebody else who may need to hear these things. You know somebody who's in this kind of rut, and maybe they need to hear from somebody else, because sometimes it's hard for some people to receive from others that they are familiar with, because they're connected with you. But if they hear from a stranger, this is so weird with us psychologically. If they hear the same thing you're saying, you're trying to pull them out, get them out of that rut, get them out of that pit. Somebody else can be saying the same thing, and they'll listen just because it's somebody else who is neutral. There's no emotional connection. And so they feel like they can stay more accountable. It's just the way that we are. That's why, it's good for us sometimes to go to therapists and counselors and life coaches like me. And I'm also a mental health professional and a pastoral counselor, because you don't know them, know too much about them. So they feel more comfortable sharing things. They don't feel you're going to hold things on. Or maybe they may have an issue with you and they don't know how to, it's just a lot involved. We are complex people. We are complex, but God understands us. But we need to be there for one another. That's another purpose why he created humanity, so we can be there for each other like a family, extending ourselves. But you have to invest in yourself first before you can invest in other people. Some of you are doing that. Some of you have it the other way around. You do a whole lot for other people. You're doing things, but you're not investing in yourself. You're losing yourself. No one's pouring into you. So you need to start doing it for yourself and change. Just change things for the better, moving forward. Have a forward flow. Okay? All right. That was it. That was just some quick little soul happy strategy talk. I just wanted to put that out there because I know sometimes you just need to hear something to remind you of something to shake you out of whatever mode you're in. Okay? All right. Have a great, great, great day or great night, good evening, good morning, good weekend, wherever you are and whatever time of day it is. I want your soul to be happy. If you want to know more about me, go to CherylYHoward.com. I'm on Facebook as Cheryl Y. Howard. Get your life back. I'm also I have a blog, which also it's like a website, but it's also a blog. I have a whole lot of different great content on there. I have videos on there. You can go to GetYLifeBack.com. That is get the letter Y lifeback.com. I'm on Instagram, Cheryl.Get Your Life Back. I'm on Twitter at it's Get Your Life Back. So everything is either Cheryl White Howard or Get Your Life Back. It's consistent. So you'll find me somewhere out there on internet land. Be blessed.